Now I know you're big into Twitter.
Yep, yeah.
I'm a follower, so I took the opportunity over the last couple of days just to do some trawling, see if we can get some questions, and we've got some very interesting questions that we're going to put to you. Liver's Edge said, if English rugby is a high pressure territory-based game, which is what you've said, what aspects of your game do you hope will improve by being part of that?
Yeah, that's a pretty easy one for me, I guess. A lot of feedback I've had about sort of making a position my own around that sort of 15 spot is where I think best suits my game. Game management, I guess knowing in different parts of the field when to run, when to kick, when to apply pressure, what sort of kick. I guess I always like to attack, so it's finding a good balance. You know, I think sort of the main part is between the 40s where I want to grow my game. So it's a lot to do with sort of counter attack, but also on the end of the chain, whether we got an overlap or a one-on-one, or whether just pin the ball down into a corner and put the pressure back on them.
It's a great launch pad, isn't it? Actually, on that theme, the London Irish blog, James, Andrew, Jonathan, you've answered the question really, but 10, 12 or 15 all seem options for you, but it is 15 long term.
Yeah, I guess I played everywhere from 10 to 15 at one stage or another. But yeah, look, at the moment I want to develop myself into a world-class 15. That's the plan. I love playing 10 as well. I think that'd probably be my second position, but then 12 as well. I guess wherever I play, it's sort of a very similar game. But one thing that I think is a big positive playing over here is, the Europeans are the best at controlling a game. Their 10s always is sort of world class, and their 15s as well. They always seem to make the right decisions at the right time.
Good game management.
It is, exactly, good game management, and that's where I see myself that I need to improve most, and that can take my game to the next level, I believe.
It's been a busy timeline. What else do we have? Toby and Sandy, it can be a cold, wet, moddy slog up here in winter. You ready for that?
I am ready for it. I spent a fair bit of time in Melbourne the last 2 years. So
it gets cold there.
It gets quite cold there, We get 4 seasons in one day. And I spent a lot of time sort of last year training by myself at 6 in the morning when it's near the 0 degrees, sort of 1 or 2 degrees, and raining and windy. So I think I've prepared myself quite well, just in case.
Quite a few for this one, it needs to be said. I wasn't going to ask it, but I will anyway, because you're a nice bloke. Guinness or lager?
We'll have to go with Guinness, aren't we?
Much experience of Guinness?
A fair bit, sort of when I was in Ireland. Obviously, it's a lot better quality over here than it is back home, so we don't really drink too much Guinness in Australia. I don't know, they must lose the recipe on the way across, but
it's the water.
Yeah, I think it must be. Yeah,
that's what it is. And one final question from Alex, who I assume is from Norwich. Should Norwich have a pedestrianised city centre? I'm not entirely sure he knew who you were,
I think they should.
But Norwich is a little bit. Have you been to Norwich?
No, I haven't.
It's a bit like Adelaide.
Oh yeah.
It's a long way to the east.
So it's not really part of England.
Not really part of England, no. But there's a big debate at the moment about whether it needs to have a pedestrianised city centre. Your thoughts on pedestrianised city centres?
Yeah, I think so. It's only fair, quality and whatnot. So good on you, Alex. Great question.
Great to have you with us.
No, thanks
Brilliant.
a lot.
Well done, James. Great
Cheers.
stuff. Thank you.
That was good.